Hi, everybody.
This is how we do it.
We're late.
We are
it's
late.
Both our faults. It's both our faults.
I was going to say it's both our faults, and that's okay.
It is, and that's completely fine. That is completely and utterly uberly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You know why? Because it is our Merry Christmas Snowflake special. I bet you guys are like, what's a snowflake special? Oh, just you wait.
I'll tell you, my vision of a snowflake is when it's the first snow as a little kid, and it was coming down, and then you like try to catch it, and then the snowflake hits your nose, and then it goes bing, and it's a special moment, and you're like, Santa's coming.
I've only seen snow once in my life, so we're due.
Right, you live in Miami.
I used to.
Dude, honestly, I completely forgot the fact that you're in completely like a different region.
Well,
of the United States.
We're having what's called Florida snow.
Oh,
on Christmas Day.
Okay.
Do you know what that is? Do you know what Florida snow is?
Rain.
Cold rain.
Oh, cold rain. Well, I was halfway there. There. To be fair, I was halfway there.
That is Florida, and I realized I forgot to make our little poll. So audio, do that. I'm putting up the poll now. Let me mute that. Shut up, me. Okay, there we go. What did I do? Okay, we're going to. Okay, got it. Let me interact with the audience. We're going to start a poll. What do we always say?
What games are you playing this week, dude?
No, I was going to say, can you please smash?
Oh, the polls.
Smash
the likey
button. Please,
okay.
Can you please smash the like button? There we go. So if you haven't already, please smash that like button. That really helps. And then share this with everybody and get everybody in here tonight and say, hey, this is fantastic because it's our Snowflake special.
It is a Snowflake special tonight. Did you press the button?
That's what she said.
Yes, I did. Yes. So I got an early Christmas gift from my wife, and you guys are going to have to deal with it today.
Oh, and my gosh.
That's what she said button. So every time Nick says something or someone in the chat says something, I'm going to...
That's what she said.
And you guys are going to have to deal with it. And there's also a special guest. We have a special guest tonight.
Do we have? I don't know. You're filling me in on this one.
Yes. It's a very... very special Christmas present for all of you in the chat right now. Thank you all for being here, and say hello to my Christmas beaver.
Ooh, wow. Very hairy. Do you trim that beaver?
I just got it.
Okay.
So I haven't had time. I'm just petting the beaver right now. But it's very festive. See? It's holding a sack for you.
Yeah,
it's
nice.
A beaver holding a stocking.
Trim it down, make it smooth, make it clean. It makes it more enjoyable.
So I've been told.
Yeah.
But special guest, the Christmas beaver. So if you guys have any questions for my beaver, my Christmas beaver, I'd be glad to answer. Beaver time. Beaver time.
Nerf, what's up? Kevin Gaming Channel, what's up, dude? You guys.
Hi, guys. What an interesting night tonight is. We're not talking about any games in specific.
There we go.
The whole thing's a special side quest. We're going to call it that, even though it's episode 26.
Yeah.
So,
episode 26. I kind of slacked a little bit. Sorry, guys. I wanted to, I had my stream going on. People came in. So what's up? So we're full screen. We're full throttle right now on my end of the
Good-
bargain.
Good job. And yes, we are wearing red. I've got my
We
little
are wearing
Christmas
red.
hat.
We
I
are
decided
wearing red
to switch
tonight.
out to my red headphones. These are a bit crappier than the normal ones, but they're red. So I said, hey. And I'm wearing my Christmas office shirt. If you guys know
That's
the episode.
actually pretty freaking amazing. I love
this
that.
one.
It's great.
Got it at Kohl's a number of years ago. I don't remember how many.
I have to be proud of this. It's actually a first time. NFT, non-functioning transportation. That's a Mitsubishi Evo. And yeah, when you tune turbo cars, they break. Rawasaurus, what's up? Dad,
You know what?
Nomad, my guy.
I wouldn't know about breaking vehicles. I only own Chevys.
Oh wow! So you
Like
know
a
when
rock.
you know when they just rust and break down at 45,000 miles. So that's
I wouldn't
okay.
know. I don't keep them that long.
Oh,
I get a new car every 2
okay,
weeks.
fair. All right. I'll mess with that. Okay.
I literally get a new car every 2 years. As soon as I hit the miles, new
Dude,
one.
when that warranty goes, bro,
New one.
outsies. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, that was freaking legit. That was funny. Anyways, what games are you playing tonight, Red Bandana? This week, ladies and gentlemen, what games is Red Bandana playing this week?
Nothing. I haven't had time to play anything. We've had family. First was last week. My mom came in from out of town. My mom,
Okay.
my stepdad. This week we've had my wife's sister and her son, and we've been going to SeaWorld and Universal,
Fun stuff.
like
Great.
that. And
Great
then
time.
I had to drive down south today, and so I haven't had any chance to play anything besides
Okay.
Elder Scrolls Legends on my phone. So I think I got all about what was. I want to say it was Sunday after church. I played some RoboCop, and that was it. So
Dude.
yeah, I really haven't had much time to play anything.
I was just at my buddy's place, straight after work. Went and had a couple of Guinnesses, real men drinks. Showed me his audio system, loved it.
Oh, is that what is that what he called his beaver?
Zinger. And I told him, I said, dude, he's got a PS5. I said, buy RoboCop. He goes, what do you mean? I said, buy RoboCop. He's like, I haven't even heard of RoboCop. I go, buy RoboCop. I don't even own the game, and I already know it's amazing. So I told him, go buy RoboCop. So he'll probably buy RoboCop.
You should buy RoboCop. If you don't own RoboCop, you should buy RoboCop.
FYI, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about RoboCop.
That's what she said.
I just wanted to press it, and I was like, there was a silence. So
You know what? That's a good filler. Robert says I couldn't tell you.
it's gonna be a running gag tonight.
We're just gonna keep it rolling, dude. So I finally finished Pikmin 4. 2 days ago.
Nice.
What a great journey. Pikmin, they really did. This is the superfluous of Pikmin. Pikmin 4 is probably the best Pikmin you can pick up.
Wait,
the
what did you call it?
Pikmin 4?
No, you said it was the what of Pikmin?
Superfluous. You've never heard the word of superfluous?
I think you're gonna have to bring up that definition.
So superfluous means it's the superior of whatever came behind it.
Superb?
What? Superfluous. And so I love words. So superfluous means
I come up with super value.
no.
Wait,
It's called superfluous.
Superb? Superb.
Think of the last words like marvelous, LOUS, super, SUPERVO. Leous. I might be off on a few, but
yes,
superfluous.
because that does. I googled it. Superfluous. It changes it and comes up with superfluous. Which is redundant.
So I might be saying it a bit wrong, but I'm like in that cabinet. I'm in that category. I'm not going to beat myself down about it. I'm pretty sure it's superfluous. Been playing Gotham Knights and Escape from Tarkov.
I'm not trying to be. It's just I've never heard of it before. And
no, superfluous is a word. I might be saying it incorrectly, but
don't worry, we won't clip this and turn it into a short because this is the most boringest part where we're discussing.
Too late. I'm pressing my button and clipping it right now.
We're talking about the English language.
I want to ask my buddy in my chat, Dab Nomad. So they have Tarkov arenas now, which I think is fair. Tarkov is a very intense game. Takes a lot of learning.
That's the one that Jackzilla plays.
Yep.
Yeah. See, I remember stuff.
Yeah. But if there's
not just Exoprimal.
If there is a which I adore that you like Exoprimal, and when I was watching your gameplay, let's go back to your video earlier on the Turtle Beach controller. Wow, that is something. And
you just jumped from you broke my brain again. You jumped from what you were talking about to my controller video.
This is how I rock and roll, baby. You know,
I'm like
strap
my brain
in.
Wait, what?
Red bandana, strap in. Okay, go for the ride. Let's go.
I have it right here.
You strap it in. Don't just not around your neck. But
the beaver.
Rawa source goes. I follow Rawa. Check out Red Bandana's video on the Turtle Beach controller. It's legit. He spent a good 30 minutes on it. Of course. So
okay, I'm in one of those moods because we have Christmas in 4 days.
I love it.
And we want this to be a ridiculous episode because we have no video games planned to talk about, but we are going to talk about some of the greatest things that he sent me earlier today.
Okay, so
and now you're going to do a whole video on it.
So I don't. Okay, to be fair, when you texted me earlier, I was like, "This is golden. The snowflakes," and I didn't want.
I came up with this after you sent me that text, and after seeing all that stuff, I was like, "Snowflake special."
It's brilliant. And it was apropos, aka within the moment, that we could talk about this stuff. And at the end of the day, we can talk about a lot of things here. We're ending the year up. We could talk about the greatest games, and which we can do next week. The greatest games, etc.
That's the thing. I didn't look at the. Okay, so we do have one more. We have the 28th. That will be our, I guess, end of the year special.
Yeah, we should.
We'll call it the Ready to Start Podcast Game Awards.
I want to interrupt and make a tribute here. Dab Nomad within my chat, guys. I apologize within the YouTube and every we're dual streaming, which it is my last name. Anyways,
what she said.
I want to do a shout out. Dab Nomad, Nerf Herder. I know him by his personal name. He's turning 40 tomorrow. So
nice.
I think yes.
Join the club.
Join the club.
Well, you're not there yet. Man.
He's not happy about it. Hey, listen, Dab Nomad, I will be there in 11 months and 3 weeks next year. So you're not alone, my homeboy. He's not happy about it. I get it, dude. We're all turning that age, but I'm going to give you something.
You fired. Sorry, Cody.
I just want to, I want to give anybody who has any sort of discretion or getting upset about getting older. It's important that we do get older because during a lot of things that we experience within life, it's important that we grow from those experiences, whether they are positive or negative. And in my personal experience in life, almost being 40 soon, that is the negative stuff that really drives you to be pushed forward. I struggled a lot this year. A lot. And for some reason, I ran into this guy who helped me in my life. And I'll tell you this right now. Learn how to have faith and believe in the unbelievable. And
he's talking about Jesus. Just saying.
Take action. Yes. Take action and start taking control of your life and stop being sorry for yourself.
And it's that perfect time of the year. It's Christmas. We celebrate the birth of the baby Jesus. And, just be positive. Love all your brothers, your sisters, your family, your friends. Just, it doesn't matter if you're turning 40, 20, 60. Just start the new year with a positive outlook. Just, say your prayers, take your vitamins like Hulk Hogan says, brother. Just
everything.
Enjoy life.
All the above.
It's too short. Ignore
all the above.
Don't forget about all the bad stuff. Keep it back in here, but focus on all the good stuff. Focus on everything that life has blessed you with. And, we're here. We found each other. If we didn't, we wouldn't be friends. We wouldn't have this epic podcast.
No, we just wouldn't have it. And it's so amazing. And everything that Red Bandana said is so true. I mean, that's the truth. And I was watching.
This guy's awesome. He gets it.
Person I can't relate with, D-Man Gaming. Listen, we love you. Like generally, like.
And don't worry, we didn't forget our promise. You are going to be on the podcast starting in 2024. We've got a bunch of people, and you are definitely one of the first. So I've been talking to quite a few. Did I mention that I talked to Jay, and I'm probably going to get him back on here as well as Beardo?
Dude, okay. So you're getting Jay back on here? Yeah, dude. You had him on twice.
Yeah, he said he wants to, and he likes it. And he's like, it's fun.
You had him on the one time, and I was here the second time. I wanted to do like digital fisticuffs. Like, hey, Jay, I know you. We know each other, Couldn't do that, but no.
So I've talked to a couple of other people. Someone else I talked to at Ranger Stop. If you guys know Deca X Nova, he did the thing with Gem Ingers. It's a fan Power Rangers thing. Cody might know who he is, but I spoke with him and probably going to get him on here to promote his new comic book and stuff like that as well.
Oh, dude.
And we're going to do more than just video games.
Absolutely. Ready to Start. Let's get some comic book stuff going on in here.
All geek culture. So we're starting more than just gaming as well, because we're always going to talk about our gaming news first and foremost, but we're also going to have guests all across the geek and nerd spectrum in 2024. Yeah, I know you heard of Jam Ingers. Yeah, so go look him up. I spoke to him, and he wasn't feeling well at the time. He had lost his voice, so I was talking to Nova, which is his, hey, look at this guy. Look at this guy.
D-Man. That's all.
That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said.
Okay.
Smash it one more time.
That's what she said.
That was actually really pretty good. We just needed a short one.
There is a short one in there too.
Yeah.
So
it's so good.
No, Chris Katana Force is the guy from the Philippines. So, but thank you, D-Man. I appreciate it. And I'll give you one more. There you go. And the Christmas Beaver thanks you too. Christmas Beaver. So, you want to know the story behind Christmas Beaver?
Yeah, sure.
So, the other day, like I said, I went to SeaWorld with my wife, her sister, and her sister's son. And we were all it was at the end of the night, and we were a little tired, and we saw this thing where it's like a Christmas tree, and they were picking ornaments off of, and then you pay a certain amount, and then you get a certain amount of ornaments. So I can't remember the actual amounts, but after you get a certain score that's on the back of the ornament, you can get a special prize depending on
Okay. All right.
what it adds up to. So my wife picked 8 different ornaments and they put them under a black light reader, and then that shows the number. So I think we got the medium prize, and they had different animals because it's at SeaWorld. One was a panda, one was a bird of some sort, and the other one was the beaver. And I was like, oh, she's going to pick the panda. She picked the beaver, and I couldn't stop laughing.
Hold up. I got a donation.
You did?
Donation.
A beaver donation?
Yeah, that's quite a bit of a freaking donation.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
What'd you get?
That was a heavy donation.
Can you share the screen somehow? Pull it up and
No, I wish I
share it or
could.
something?
That was a $50 holla.
Nice.
That was a $50.
Whoever it
holla.
was, thank you for donating to Nick because he deserves it.
But
He
that's
deserves it.
like listen, I just want everybody to know, even though we're there's donations, I'm gonna set the record straight here. Okay, we multi-stream together.
Yep.
We do this for each other.
Yes.
Not for me, not for him, for each other.
We're a
So,
team.
Another dono.
Nice.
Oh, another dono. Whoa. Wait a minute. That was really high. Hang on a sec. So these donations are we do this together. It's not my way or his way or the highway. Hold up. That
It's
donation.
us way.
It's us way. Okay, that donation. The problem is my interface, and I apologize, guys.
Don't worry, we're gonna fix this in 2024. So
Yeah, we're gonna
everybody will
fix
see
this.
both. We've got work to do, and starting in 2024, we're gonna make it so everybody sees the same thing on both with all the stuff together. So we can do it at all times. So don't worry, it's something that we're working on now that we know the direction of the podcast. Thank you. And thank you, Cody, for being here every night. We appreciate that. We love you. Merry Christmas, good sir.
Cody
And
is the man.
Yes.
Cody
the
is one
Beaver
of
says
the men.
Merry Christmas.
Pink Demon.
Okay.
Pink Demon doing donations. I will.
He said,
What? What was that?
Pink Demon. Man, Pink Demon. Here, I got to do a shout out to Pink Demon. She was one of my earlier followers, and we played so much Phasmophobia. Pink Demon, I actually miss that so much.
I don't remember that game.
Yeah. Well, Phasmophobia, and I'm happy for it, has been making a lot of transitions into being a better game, and it kind of got I don't know, we got used to the rhythm and the metas of the game, and then it kind of fell off a bit. But Pink Demon got she's a college girl, she a boyfriend and taking care of her business. We'll play again, Pink Demon. We'll play again.
Do it.
Again.
Bacardi and Cola. Do it.
Bacardi and Cola. So, yeah, we're gonna have to do that. And also, thank you for the donation. I'm trying to look in. I don't know if that was a subscription or a donation, and I can't bring it up. But these are things I have to fix. I might have to start building custom donations because I can't see it when it comes in. I have my display on my left, and I get a notification. I see it, but it's so small.
There is a way to combine it with StreamYard and Streamlabs, but we're going to work on it. And I know there's a way to do it. I've seen other people do it quite a bit where it comes into different ones. I know the guys at Geeks and Gamers have done stuff like that, but now they all use StreamYard together, so it all comes in one. But we're also going to start new streams.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Yeah, we're and just I know we're getting sidetracked, but I mean
it's a whole side quest. The whole thing. Think of
this whole thing's a side quest, and I can't thank everyone enough for the donations and everything like that. It empowers us and empowers us in a way it motivates us. Okay,
I need to celebrate. Little holiday celebration.
But the money
it's non-copyright, so we're good.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
I was about to say, is it not copyright?
Yeah, it's the stuff from YouTube, so we're good.
So these donations are extremely welcomed because I've always, and I know Logan has always been made sure, like, these donations go to games and whatever we have to do for our application, for our, for whatever. If you're buying, how much was Logan? How much was that Turtle Beach controller?
200 smackaroons. You know what made that? You know what made that possible? The channel. You know what made it even easier? The podcast. Because of that, it made it. I was like, all right. I was like, oh, $200. It's a lot, but boom, here we go. I bought a couple controllers because of the channel. The channel allows me, and the podcast is like the icing on the cake. And you guys don't always, I don't think you understand how much you really contribute to us being able to continue to do this. Because the podcast alone, we have to take a lot of time out of our schedule to get it up and ready. And now with the way his work schedule is, and it's tough, but we still do it because we love talking to you guys. We love making this content for you. And it's just a lot of fun. And if it wasn't for you guys, we want to continue to do this.
100%.
And whether it's Cody, John, D-Man, Graham, God bless him, whatever's going on, we're going to keep praying for him. I haven't seen him in a while.
I mean, shout out to Robert, okay. Pink Demon.
Dave, there you go.
Nerf Her. Nerf Her, he changed his name. Even, Splash, shout out to Splash. He's part of this, but he's low key. He's a low key guy. He's
like
cool
we
guy.
got Kevin, and what was the other?
Kevin Gaming Channel. Shout out Kevin Gaming Channel.
Who's the other guy? I can't remember. I know his avatar is the baklava, and I feel so bad because it's he's in here all the time, and he just comes in, chimes, and then leaves.
Pink Demon cheered some more. Oh my gosh, 1,000? Because okay, so
wait, did someone just give you $1,000?
No, it's not $1,000. Okay.
Whew. Almost gave me a heart attack there.
I'm so happy. I'm actually very happy about this because I reinitiated my within Twitch. You can throw bits and stuff like that, and initially I played by the rules, and I said I'm not going to monetize my account if I'm not going to be able to adhere to the laws of Twitch. So I offboarded, right? Because that meant I couldn't multi-stream or whatever. I said, you know what, Twitch, goodbye. I'll multi-stream, expand my my community, and not worry about if I get big or whatever. Then they go, well, he offboarded. No, I re-onboarded about a month and a half ago. And you know what? I'll be fair. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Like, with people who are used to the Twitch economy, when you offboard and you can't offer like these certain things like bits and things like that, like it's not fun anymore, man. It's just not fun. So what I have to do, and Pink Demon, I'm going to do this for everybody now that I'm onboarded again and I can make money off of Twitch. I'm going to make extra special things that people could spend bits. So when people watch you, they just by watching, they gain bits, or not bits, but they gain points. So those points then you could just use to activate animations, etc., which I always initially offered for free. So that's why when you would hear me when we were streaming and people would be like, and I would be like, no, you have to activate that command on Twitch. But like, see, and I want to make it very important here, and then we'll move on. Thank you for listening to me, Logan.
Of course.
I always and I will always make my platform as free as I can. I am not going to put you into a corner to spend money. Yes, I would love to have merch, but I'm not big enough to have merch, but I have great, beautiful ideas for you guys to spend your merch. and feel like this is quality and this is great. And I've never cornered people to just spend money. So that's very important to me. And that's why when I offboarded, I offered.
But if you do want to spend money,
all my animations. If you do want to
spend money, we do have merch. It's in the tray below. You can buy Ready to Start Podcast shirts.
You should check it out. Check it out.
I hope they're doing it because what do you call it? No, I don't even see it up here. But what do you call it? It's been really wonky with my merch lately. It doesn't even show up on my. It doesn't even show up. Like it went from I had a whole tray to it just did 4 items. Now I don't even see anything here. Like I don't even see. If you guys tell me, do you guys see the merch tray underneath the video where it shows the shirts and everything like that on any of my videos? Because today it's like they all disappeared. So let me know if they're still there because I don't see them anywhere else. So it's weird. But shirts.
So Willy Wonka.
That's it.
The new Willy Wonka came out this week.
Christmas Beaver.
Movie. I mean, dude, I have a different interpretation on a Christmas Beaver, and it's optimistic. It's great. My interpretation of a Christmas. Fair.
Hey, look who it is.
Alexander Matthews.
Haven't seen you around in a while, but thanks for coming in. And I actually haven't been. Now, one thing I've noticed, I've had people who I normally follow on social media, and I talk to quite a bit on social media. Just so everybody knows, I'm not being an a-hole. I've scrubbed my phone of social media this month.
Wow.
No Instagram, no X. The only thing I have is the YouTube because, well, I make money. So that's it. So I have not been on any social media. I've decided to free my mind and relax for the month of December, and I will get back on and poison my
honestly,
brain in January.
Good for you, dude. I think
I've checked it a couple times just because the local video game store I go to post stuff, and once or twice I asked my wife to check, but I'll check just to see. Okay, nothing new this week, and then that's it. And then
I think
or I'll check
great.
it on my computer.
I think that's important. A lot of people can't do that. They can't do the disconnect.
I'm old. It's easy. It's honestly
amen, brother.
Easy. I didn't think it was going to be. I have. It has been a while. I've noticed that. Yeah, it has. I just realized that. Yeah, it has been over a month. But no, I have plenty of people. It just reminded me. There's people who talk to me and they're like, "Why haven't you said anything?" And I'm like, "I'm not being an a-hole. I just haven't been on since."
I think it's okay. In a situation like that, if we're gonna get personal on situations,
and yes, they are. Thank you, Poe. Yes, my controller videos are doing very well, except for the ones the last few days. Those seem to be going really slow and then take off.
I know.
A lot of mine have been going too, and then boom.
I'm telling you right now that Turtle Beach video, primo, bro.
I did 2 videos on it.
It's so good.
The first one's like almost 12K, and then this one's about 5K, I think.
Dude, I saw that 30-minute mark. I'm like, I'm watching this. Like it's so good. And here's the thing, when you do these controller videos, I truly feel, I mean, we're friends, we're boys, right? We're boys outside of this. If it sucked, you'd be like, I feel like even if I was like, dude, that was a great video, I like this controller, and regardless of what you said, even though within that maybe that video you were like, yeah, it was okay, you would tell me, be like, no, it sucks.
No, we've definitely gone back and it's like, that's good, but it's like there's been videos where like everything was fine, but you should have. Oh, okay.
So
I would have. Maybe you should have. oh, what'd you think about it? Yeah, and we'll actually hit each other 110%
Yeah.
honesty, but we're not douchebags about it. Like, dude, your shit sucked balls. No, we don't. It's like,
But I mean, if a video was shit,
yeah, I would
said
hope
the
you would
word.
have told me.
One of us would.
We're
said
far
it.
enough in. We're
But
far enough in.
I had your video for that Turtle Beach controller opened up on a tab for several days, and I was like, I need to watch this video. And then finally, the other day, I was able to get it, and I was working, and I'm telling you, man, as I was working and watching the video, it made, because that's my thing. So if I'm working on my computer, I need something on in the background. I have 2 monitors, so I put your video on there, dude. Like I'm not trying to like blow smoke up the bee-alls. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Smoke
the
up beaver.
But no, like I really enjoyed it, and I think as a PC guy, the first thing I thought of with that interface when you were going through and showing everybody.
Do you know what this can do on a PC? You can get message from WhatsApp, from your Instagram, from your messaging services if you're doing it on PC. Since they took a lot of that functionality out of Xbox, it doesn't work. And I tell people are like, oh, what about PC? I cover console. I don't cover PC. I have to say it. It's Xbox that I'm covering.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, okay? Okay, here's the one critique I'm gonna give you on your video, and I love your video. I heard your critique. There was a situation where you kind of had like a difficulty, like connecting it, which like it was connecting it, and then the driver issue and shit like that, and updating and things like that. And I was like, welcome to PC, motherfucker. Like I just wanted to like. I was like, dude, this is what me as a PC gamer has to deal with. But here's the trade-off on it, because I'm a big PC gamer. You're more console, but the fact that you're able to, and here's where I'm giving you like just such benefit of it is it's like you said, oh, I didn't know I had to update this, and then we had to do this. And then, okay, now we're here and now we're good and everything's okay. And that's stuff that console gamers don't know. They just don't know. And this is why
you're gonna be like, told you so when you see my Asus ROG Ally video. I was gonna do a week, but I'm actually doing a month with it because I don't feel like a week is enough.
But I think that's good.
And since I haven't really got to play the last week and a half, I don't think it was going to do it justice to do it so soon. But I have multiple parts that I filmed at multiple times.
You're not a sellout. Yet. I would be. I mean, come on. Give me that paycheck.
True. Hey, but if Asus said, here you go, review it, I would be like,
I'll be honest. Like, jokes aside, if Asus gave you a ROG, right? ROG or Rogue? I don't know. I'm
ROG.
Midwest.
ROG, ROG.
If Asus gave you a ROG and you reviewed it, I'll be honest. If you reviewed it, I'd be like, that's his honest review. Like, I mean, as much as I've known you, I don't think you would sell out to, I mean, unless you're getting $100,000 sponsorship.
I'm going to tell you this.
No.
PowerA is a fantastic company. There are people that hate them.
You got me on PowerA, dude. Because of you got me on PowerA.
I've covered products before, and I'm honest. And I've told them in the videos, and I've said it, I don't like the feel of said buttons. I don't like the sound. It's annoying, but this is great. And they said, they've told me they love my videos. I'm honest with them, and I really enjoy their products, especially for the price. They're adding new features, but I'm not going to lie. I'm 100% honest, and I think out of the two big third-party companies are PDP and PowerA. PDP is going down the pooper just because they're putting more in terms of licensing and removing features. That Sonic controller really PO'd me.
Dude, I saw you and I had a private conversation. on seeing the Sonic controllers, and I was like, man, this is hitting
There's
my
no
nostalgia
features
feels.
in it. But you're paying $60 for a controller that has nothing.
Give us something.
It's got a little toy in it
I'll tell you this much.
that you can't even take out.
Give us something as small as like a little LED somewhere.
Thank you, Alexander. Glad to see you again. Hopefully you're doing much better. I'll be talking to you after the holidays back on
Appreciate
the
you,
Instagram.
Alexander.
Oh yeah, John, that's right. The PDP, one of my Afterglow
I have to take
Wave,
30 seconds.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Do your
my
thing.
Afterglow Wave controller didn't come with instructions. And people are still telling me that it still doesn't have instructions. And if it wasn't for my video, they wouldn't even know how to use it, which is just sad. And it's not like the Xbox version that has a built-in app. So the app can do everything for you. This one doesn't. There's no app on the Switch. So just because I've used so many controllers over the, I don't know how many years, last 2-3 years, that I think I've 2 years is where I've really been doing the controller thing. And, you know, I started in 2021, 2022, and then this year. So about 2.5 years that I've really been focusing on the controllers. I really know how they work. So it didn't take too much for me to figure out how to use the lighting. But a regular dude or a chick who goes into the store, buys it for themselves or buys it for their kids, and they can't figure it out, they're going to be really angry, especially since the QR code doesn't bring up the instructions for the product. It is what it is. And, you know, I had to do that. And that video is, woo, doggy, doing very well. Oh yes. The PDP, the glow one. Yeah. It kind of sucks. And I'm going to tell you, I've got one more coming from PDP. I guess I'll tell you now. It's probably tomorrow's video. I've got a PDP glow in the dark, but for Xbox. So that is most likely coming tomorrow. Yeah.
But here's also the thing, if I can interject from what
Yes.
you were saying earlier.
Were you able to hear all that while you were taking a poo or a pee, whatever you were doing?
Most. But, you know, here's the thing, again, why Red Bandana, his channel's so great. If it's a bad controller, he'll tell you it's a bad controller, but he'll tell you, is this controller for what this controller is for what type of gamer this controller is for, you know, and I mean, that's a big thing because you have reviewed some beautiful elite controllers, and you'll like when you were let's just go back to the reference for the Turtle Beach controller, which I was rooting for. It looked gorgeous. I was like, I want this to be a really good controller because Turtle Beach, back during the Xbox 360 days, they were trying to find themselves.
That's all
in my
was
opinion.
Headsets.
Yeah, they were just doing headsets, and I had one. It was my first wireless headset, and they were trying to find themselves, and I gave them a chance. I spent a lot of money on my first Turtle Beaches.
I have a wireless Turtle Beach one. I think my first one I bought that's Turtle Beach was for the Xbox One, because in the 360 I had the Astros.
Back then, I wanted Astros too. You know,
I got the less expensive Astros, the wired ones, just because I was working at Best Buy. I wasn't making crap, even with my discount.
You know, it's funny. So you said you worked at Best Buy. Didn't you work at Microsoft?
Oh, yes. How did you know that?
No, I did. I just wanted to make sure that, just for everybody in the chat. FYI, I just wanted to let you know that Logan used to work at Microsoft.
Yeah, I did.
But here, jokes aside, listen, you watch Logan's controller reviews, he'll give you the honest reviews. Like, no matter what your budget is, because this man's buying $200 plus controllers to do reviews for everybody, and he'll tell you. I think there was a review that I watched, and you're like, this is just as good as a $30 controller. You spend almost $100. I forgot which one, but even here's the thing. Even when Logan reviews cheap controllers, he'll tell you, pretty good.
No, Dave. No, Dave. But thank you. No.
Oh, Dave. Here comes Dave. We love Dave. We love Dave.
You know what, Dave? Enjoy the beaver. Enjoy the Christmas beaver.
Press the button. That's what she said.
What she said.
Dave, we love you, dude. We appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for tuning in.
I do appreciate all that, Nick. But yeah, you're right. Like the latest one I got from Burlington.
I know. I sound like I'm brown nosing you tonight, dude. But I got to give you freaking credit, dude. Like,
thank you. I to be honest, I don't spend that much money on games anymore. I spend it on controllers because that's turned into a very, very big bread and butter thing. But I also buy cheap controllers from Amazon. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys, I was supposed to have 2 more controller videos from another company, but they did not make it yet. And I don't think that they're going to make it before Christmas. They're coming from overseas. It just ain't going to happen. It's going to be after Christmas or maybe beginning of the new year, depending on when they get here. It's already been almost 4 weeks. So sorry, those didn't make it, but I had the Burlington ones. I got this one. People love my video. And that's the chicken controller.
I haven't watched that
one
yet.
Which is Game Sir. Because these have the Hall effect. People love this video for some reason. This came out a couple months ago, but I just got it now. So, I have to budget myself because most people are like, oh, you have all the money in the world. No, I have budgets. I have budgets for these controllers. Have you noticed I'll go a few weeks with no controller videos because it's not in the budget? And I put in news or reviews of other things, but sometimes it's just not there. But it's been the holidays. It's been a little more lucrative for the channel, so it's enabled me to put more into it and get more out. But thank you guys so much for watching the videos. Thank you, Nick, for just blowing all the smoke up my crack. I really appreciate it. And so does the beaver. The beaver appreciates it too.
No, I mean, listen. At the end of the day, you deserve credit where credit is due. So, I mean, these controller reviews are so good. I know they're costly, but
you know how you said you watch mine while you're working. I can't do that with yours. I have to I'll watch it in one of 2 places. I'm sitting on the couch in my game room and I'm just chilling.
You're pooping for one.
And then the other one, I watch the majority of yours when I take a dump.
Well, I mean, they're
because I'm sitting there and I'm like, and now I watch every single one because I don't have social media. So I'm like, okay, what did he post today? Okay, let me comment. Ooh, look at the short, and I'll run through your shorts.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, I want to make an official statement right now. Can we? Oh gosh, this is a good lead. This is a good hedgeway into the trolling snowflakes of
Can
what I
you
post.
bring those up? Can you share them?
I want to.
Do it. Oh, but put them on blast. Put these snowflakes on blast.
It's so pathetic. So, okay. Okay.
Because my shorts aren't the same way. I've been doing a lot of content around the controllers and pickups lately for my channel because it's a holiday. So that's really what I'm focusing on. But Nick's been chopping up the podcast and using those quite a bit.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh,
and it's
dude,
been,
I've been, listen,
spicy meatball.
And I will post this right now. I've been openly trolling the internet on my opinions.
Oh, it's so much fun. I mean, it's like, it's
and people just love to hate. And that's fine because I will keep throwing them out there because you guys keep getting baited in them.
You guys know,
not you guys, but
in my videos, I try to be a little bit more vanilla. Unless it's the news ones, I'll give you my straight up, honest to God take. But when I do my controller reviews or my games or presenting something as fact, I'm going to give you straight down the middle. So I don't like to throw in too much spiciness here and there. But the podcast is where we do it.
I've been spicing.
And then, your editing is so good on them. Your editing, I mean, it just makes me.
I've been spicing, baby. All right, so let me.
And Dave, I haven't mentioned yet. Just so you know, you did it first, just like last week. Continue. I just saw the. I looked back in the chat and I made sure.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my YouTube channel, man. Well, what's going to end up happening is I'll splice it in. I'll read the comments.
Mm-hmm.
I'll read the comments, but I'm not going to bring it up because we haven't figured out how to, because I'm recording my screen, et cetera, et cetera. We're dual streaming.
Well, I think I can do it this way. Let me see if I can, because I might be able to show it here. Let me pull it up. Because I could just share that one.
Dude, these comments are golden, dude.
Is it the who else didn't watch?
Yep.
Is it that one?
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to pause it here.
Also, by the way,
open this up. Here we go. Got it. And let me.
I literally just Googled top selling video games 2023.
Didn't I send you that? It's
no title. No title. Play it for everybody.
We're not going to get audio because of the way I have it set up. All
I said is
so
Hogwarts.
Let me see. Here, let's see if I can. Are we getting audio?
Yep.
Is it high or low?
It's low. They are biased, and it's just a cringe fest.
You know how many
Hogwarts should have been in there, and they are not open to every game. They are biased, and it's just a cringe fest.
You know how many
Hogwarts should. You're not wrong. And you said you're not wrong.
Yep.
Go scroll through the comments.
This one I thought was hilarious. Next thing you'll tell me is the Grammy Award winners aren't the best music makers. No, they're not.
Reply. Also,
oh my God.
FYI, I worked in the music industry. I know how fucking biased that stuff is. Grammys political? Yes, you are correct. I had no shame in that. Baldur's Gate, whatever.
Baldur's Gate 3 was always winning anyways. The rest were just for show. You know what? He's not wrong. It doesn't matter.
No, he's not wrong.
Because they hit a political agenda. So, correct. Should have put Hogwarts in instead of Spider. I like
Spider Woke.
But Baldur's Gate 3 was going to win no matter what. Yeah. Hup, there we go. RoboCop. Yup. Let me like that. It really was just a bland game. Wait, is he talking about Hogwarts or because what was just I'm going to dislike that because I don't know what you're talking about. Even if it was nominated, it wasn't going to win. It wasn't that good to be. It was mid. I owned the game and
I responded to him. I said, "This is the nicest comment I had. All like this was a nice like this is epic. I'm not joking.
You what? Someone looks like they got their little snowflakey butt feelings hurt because Baldur's Gate is Baldur's crap.
It's a Snowflake podcast tonight. Right?
I'm sorry. I don't want to play a game that's all about who you're gonna bang. That's not Baldur's Gate. That's
that's Baldur's Gate though.
I play Baldur's Gate? I played Baldur's Gate 2, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, and I don't remember any of that being a part of it. Maybe because we got stupid agenda people running the garbage. Maybe it's just a bad game. Maybe
this
you're
is a
just
rich
a
one.
dumb person. It's the number one selling game of the year, though, because HP fans eat, breathe, and no, you are wrong. Because it was the top selling game of the year because it was
number one selling
really good
game in the whole just literally Google
what the made up stat right here was great, and I actually responded on Steam, only 20% on Steam.
Oh yeah, well it's on Steam, bro. It's on Steam, bro.
And on Xbox it's 40%. Where'd you get that? Where did you get that? You're making that up? Because they're making things up. Where did I play it and finish it completely? On PlayStation. I am currently playing it on the Switch. So, yeah, your numbers are crap, dude. You're just making things up. But honestly, it's a single player game. So who cares? It's all about sales and the reviews are through the roof. So your opinions are garbage. So, okay, here we go.
Garbage.
No culture. No culture. But they're in multiple
this
theme
is
parks.
What got me.
This was great. The Harry Potter game has almost no culture or memorable impact. Have you ever been to a little place called Universal Studios? Pick one. Anywhere around the world, pick one. The only thing that the game is known for is a bunch of people yelling about, okay, you said it has no culture. Did you know it is only the second best-selling book series in ever after one book, the Bible? It's number 2 to the Bible.
I didn't even know that.
Yet there's no culture. Yes. I actually saw it on one of the other game podcasts I watch. Probably Geeks and Gamers, most likely. It might have even been Timcast. It might have been there. But I'm like, oh my God. Not the... Did you... I like this one. It just got people liking. I agree. No, your opinion is... Sales say you're wrong, kid, because... And you know what pisses these snowflakes off? When you call them kid.
Yep. There you go.
Every time they say something stupid...
They're 12, 13 years old, and they're being taught this, grotesque BS of this insane insensibility, dude.
So they only believe what they see on TikTok. But society and real world and sales numbers... don't mean anything.
It's great because you know what's going to happen is TikTok is pushing femboyism to all these younger generations. And then when they grow up and try to have a job in the real world, they go, well, it's all about me. And then they go, no,
it ain't.
It's not. Like, you're asking for all of this.
But you don't bring Jack to the table?
Goodbye. Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Dude, that's the thing,
Is that
man.
what they said? Is that still a thing? Bye, Felicia?
I'm telling you, dude. I am telling you right freaking now, dude. The world's not run by... Yeah, there's a lot of... What are we reading?
All joking aside about Spotify, this show needs to be there. I'm sure it will increase your channel views. I'm always looking for a new podcast when I walk my dog. Like I said, we're taking in 2024 and taking it to the next level. I haven't done it this year. I've been so busy with everything that's been going on the last couple months, and I haven't really had time to look into it. But it's something we're going to do. I've got an update coming to the website. I've got update coming to the channel. I've got update coming to the podcast. There's a lot of stuff we're working on. Don't worry, Dave. We hear you. Trust me. I
absolutely
promise you it's not falling on deaf ears. I know it started out as a joke with you and Cody, but trust me, we're working on it. And starting in the new year, Nick's already done some work. So it's working. We got things going behind the scenes, but
we're rolling. With
this podcast, it's just the two of us. So there's a lot of stuff. Gaming tour video. Game room tour. Yes, I will do a 2024 one. I've had other people say it. It will happen. There's a lot of stuff on the docket for 2024 for not just my channel, his channel, and the podcast. We're going to work together. And if God willing, you're going to see an in-person video with the two of us.
I want to, dude. We have to do that soon.
God willing. We've talked about it. We're going to figure something out. Yeah, but you guys will know it. It'll be like mind blown when you just tune into the podcast and we're actually sitting across from each other.
Dude, we could do, it would be so much fun to do a live podcast together live at your place.
Yeah. I'd be able to set it up in the game room and do it kind of like they do.
Just get like a wide angle because we don't have the budget to do like cameras, but like just like a wide angle. I could bring this mic and we can kind of like figure out and configure and
Mm-hmm.
do some tests. And
I've got my laptop. I've got my Surface. We could just do things and work on it because StreamYard works on everything.
I mean, even if I'm out there, we could do a couple podcasts live together while I'm out there. Like
we
it
could
would be
even
pretty
do
dope.
like live streams when we're going to game stores or theme parks or
Dude,
whatever
it'd be
we're
amazing.
doing.
I mean, I'm there for the theme parks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
I
haven't.
mean, you're with it. I love you, dude.
But what about my beaver?
Oh boy.
That's what she said.
Okay. Just waiting for it. But no, I mean, here's the thing. It will happen. Logan and I will get together, and it'll be a really good time.
We've talked about it. We've got, and who knows? I've got stuff coming in February because MegaCon is now in February this year, and I'm like I've said, I was invited by the Geeks and Gamers guys to join them there. I don't know what all they're going to allow me to be a part of. Anything, I'll be happy because they're such awesome people. The guys and gals over at Geeks and Gamers are really fantastic people, and I got to meet a number of them in person. Jeremy was really cool. Guys know Jay and Tom and Beardo and a couple of the other guys I haven't got to meet in person, but I really want to talk to more of them, and they're really great people. So we're gonna try to work more with them as well if they allow it. But according to Jay, yeah, sure. So
Jay's really cool.
what are we doing here? Okay. Yes, so many 2024 ideas. And it's not just ideas, because ideas don't always come to fruition. We have plans and things in the works. And yes, we've been talking about it, probably not as much as we should be, but we've been very busy. It's the holidays.
I just think that we keep it close to our chest, before we make any announcements.
And the thing is, this was the only time we've actually made these announcements. These things are going to happen. It's just a matter of when and how we put them into execution. And the reason I decided to put this out there now is because it's our special Christmas one. It's our gift to you guys to tell you there is more stuff coming. It's not just us sitting in front of a camera going blah, 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 blah. No, we're actually going to do really cool stuff. So, and then Dave, I'm sure Logan will have proper lighting for an unboxing. Proper lighting.
Well, he's alluding to
I think he has a problem with my really bright lights pointing down on my stuff so you can see it clearly. I think that's what he has a problem with. Fine, I'll turn off all my lights and be like those guys that unbox everything in the dark.
Like, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding you. My side job is photography. I have a whole setup in my basement.
You do. That's why I find it funny.
Like ready.
But wait, what do you have in your basement?
Yeah, just be careful. Be careful what you ask for.
D-Man Gaming says, I've never been on a plane and traveled before. 2024, I plan to change that and overcome my fear since I never been on a plane. You should. It's actually fun, especially Spirit Airlines.
No, don't. Oh my gosh.
Dude, I rode on Spirit for the first time a few years back. It was the scariest crap in the world.
Don't do it.
It was the only flight we could get. We went Spirit one way and Delta the other.
I wouldn't do both. I wouldn't do either. A D-Man, if you're going to fly on American Airlines. Okay.
I like Delta. I've enjoyed Delta.
I've spent a lot of money on American Airlines, and they're mid. They're mid, and you'll be okay. So don't worry. But don't do Spirit. Spend an extra $100, dude. Just go.
Delta has been a little more expensive than American, but I'm not short, and I like having more legroom. And lately, I've realized, especially going to the theme parks lately again, and I realized that I was with, I guess you could call him my nephew. It's my wife's sister's son. So yeah, I realized, wow, most people are not 6 foot plus. And a lot of these rides are like, I'm like, I was riding something at SeaWorld, and it it's got this weird. It looks like a car seat for a baby, but for adults. And I'm like, wait. I'm like, I'm not fat. Why are my shoulders? Because I'm not a small guy. So I'm 6 feet. I'm wide chested, sure. And I'm like, why can't I have to ride like this because I'm like, oh, and I'm like, why is everybody short? I'm only 6 feet tall. I'm not that big. But yeah, it's a pain in the butt. Southwest isn't that bad.
Oh, so
It's like I've ridden Southwest. It's not that bad. It's gotten better. But yeah, so we've really diverged on this one, and it's
This
wow.
was
We've
great
been an hour. It would be better if we went 2 hours, right?
It was a free for all, but I'm good. I'm canceling out here.
You're not. I'm uncanceling you right now. Uncanceling you. You've been uncanceled. Let me stop sharing. There we go. Yeah, my wife was ordering a pizza. I've been on a diet, and then family came in from out of town. I lost all this weight, and I'm like,
it's okay.
And then I gained back like 3 pounds, and I'm like, oh.
You can cheat, dude. You can cheat. It's okay. You cheat, make yourself feel better, and then you go. And that's fine.
Good night, John. Appreciate it. Like always, thank you for being here.
Appreciate you, John. John, you're the best, man.
Dang it. You're right.
Oh,
you're right, D-Man. There it went.
That's what she said.
Now, one thing is, I'm going to try to record. I'm telling everybody who's watching this now, I don't think I'm going to have a video up on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. So I will be recording stuff for the weekend, but I've got a lot of church stuff this weekend, and I'd rather spend it with my wife and friends and going to church and stuff.
Very fair.
So I'm not really going to be working tomorrow. I'm going to record a couple and then set them up. And then if you guys remember Lich, my buddy Richard, he's coming up next week after Christmas. We're going to hang out too. So the last week of the year might be a little light in videos, but I've been really banging them out this last week.
You have to.
So, Dave, thank you so much. Merry Christmas. I'll get Nick
Dude,
when I get home.
Dave's a beast.
Hard to do on mobile.
That's what she said.
Everything in that sentence deserved a.
Dude, that button. Your wife bought you that button?
Yes, we did. Every year we open like one gift a couple days early, just one small one, unless the small one's like fancy. And I'm like, no, don't do that one. And I told her, okay. So I got her. She opened one that was do you know Death Note, right?
Yes.
So it's just a notebook that's all black and says Death Note. So
amazing.
She opened that one, which is really cool. And then I opened this one, and it came with a Michael Scott sticker that said, that's what she said. And I was like, okay, but is it his voice?
That's what she said.
No, but it's still really cool. And she's like, are you going to use it on the podcast? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. It's been a winner.
I don't think I'm going to use it every episode. It can probably get annoying, but I'll bring it in for the specials.
I would use it as a prop if you can balance it out.
Yeah. But it's definitely going to be here for the special episodes. I don't know if we're going to... we might do a New Year's special. I don't know. We're going to just... These special ones are fun. And we've had a couple different special ones, like my solo cast. And then we had the Geeks and Gamers one, and then we had this one, and then a couple different specials. So it's always fun to have a special episode.
These are great. You know, at the end of the day, we all appreciate you guys coming in, tuning in.
We love every one of you.
Yep.
Every single one of you. Even those that just kind of linger and don't talk, we still love you too. And those who watch us after the fact, because people watch us after the fact. Mm-hmm. And we love you all. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this podcast, subscribe to his channel. Yes, there's a link in the description below. You can click subscribe over there, And if you're on his Twitch, follow and all that other good stuff. You know what they do on the Twatch. I mean Twitch. Beaver. Christmas beaver. His name's Belly.
Belly. Hi, Belly.
Yeah. Apparently it was the brand and it had it on the tag, and that's what my wife named him. Yes, I'm there. Okay, I waited till the end. There's been 3. So there. They can't hear you on Spotify though. You know what? I hear it costs money to go on Spotify. I have no clue if it does. I don't know. But we'll do it. And you know what? They'll enjoy our beaver on Spotify. They'll enjoy the Christmas beaver.
This is the only year we can get away with that, by the way. You should watch our beaver.
You know what?
Dig into our beaver. We are, it's. Go ahead.
We could not have done this last year.
No.
I have no clue what's going to happen after this if YouTube goes, sorry, you can't talk about Christmas beavers. But it's an actual beaver. Look.
Well, they're cute.
Look.
They're cuddly. And they're
He's
efficient.
A little toothy. He's a little toothy. And he's holding a stocking. He's got his little flappy tail.
Cute little beaver. Huh? Does that beaver eat anything?
It's Winona's Big Brown Beaver.
Oh, okay.
You know the song, right? By Primus, Winona's Big Brown Beaver?
Nope.
What? You're almost 40? How dare you call yourself a man? And you don't know Winona's Big Brown Beaver?
Well, I know that we have a beautiful beaver here on the podcast tonight that was hanging out.
We got a question here about the Stealth Ultra. How do you connect the Stealth Ultra? Plug it in. I know that sounds really rude,
trivial,
and kind of mean.
Trivial.
But honestly, take the little dock, plug the dongle in there, plug it into the console, dock it. It'll do it right away. Now, one thing I do want to mention before we go on, my controller did not charge past 94%, and it was on the controller for 2 days. And then I took it off, put it back on, and now it won't charge anything past 99%. Not.
Which one? Which controller? Turtle Beach?
The Stealth Ultra.
Really?
Yep.
That's what they're calling it. Stealth Ultra.
Yep.
Interesting.
So
I bet you the charge thing they'll fix in a firmware upgrade.
Yeah. There's a number of different things that I find it's actually easier.
What she said.
Thank you, Dave. With that being said, there are actually a few things that are easier just to do straight from the controller than the app. The app isn't the easiest to use. Like, it's pretty straightforward.
Okay, so
but you'll program something on the app, but it doesn't transfer to the controller right away.
I'm going to be that guy. As a PC gamer, we deal with those, and it's not your fault. And you're in every right to feel uncomfortable when you're using the app to like juggle things. Mm-hmm. That's a PC gamer type shit, you know?
Yeah, I've noticed that. And a lot of people will say, oh, but the PC version. I'm like, well, this is the console version.
And
the
I
console
think that's
version needs to be streamlined because the console version is not for the PC gamer. The average PC gamer is, like you said, used to this stuff. The average console gamer is not. So these things are designed to be more streamlined and should be for the average console gamer.
100%.
We're not talking about the hardcore gamer.
Yeah.
Hardcore console, hardcore PC, hardcore, we are hardcore gamers. Picking up from console to PC, I can do it no problem. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But that's not what I'm here to cover. The people who watch my videos pick up these controllers and watch the video because they don't know and they can't figure it out. So it's up to me to say, hey, as someone who knows what they're doing, let me bring it down to this level because I'm a console guy. I can tell you how it's going to work as a console player.
Exactly. And I didn't want to put you away from what you were saying. Like, you know what you're doing. So for gamers to get into that controller, it's a little bit. It gets into the PC realm.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you represented that. Really,
Thank you,
really
Dave.
well.
Appreciate it. We love you so much. Thank you for always being here.
And
We
the
look
clicks
forward
to
seeing
enlarge.
you. Yes. I like the clicks to enlarge. Because as soon as you get clicked, you get enlarged.
That's what she said.
I had to do it.
fair. That was the one time you did it. That was good.
Yes, I had to do it.
I appreciate that so much. Dave, you're you an MF. You know what they say on MFs? You know what an MF is? MF.
My friend.
Yes. Okay.
My friend. My friend.
My friend.
Okay. You know what's going to happen, right? They're going to be like, "Hey." That's what YouTube's going to do. That's what they're going to do.
You know what? I
doubt it. We're
today-
very vanilla. We're bland.
Here's the thing that I really liked, because I mean, you understand my situation where I'm at, so I'm not at the computer all the time, but we always talk, and we kind of like, okay, what is, even when I was at the computer, what's the topic? Boom, this is it. Okay, boom, boom, boom. But it's like sometimes we're like, let's roll. Like
Yeah.
I think what's really important is like we're knowledgeable enough to know if a company's doing this, if a system's doing this, if a game's acting like that, like we can roll with it and have opinions on it and also not be unbiased. I think the important thing is
You mean biased?
Unbiased.
You mean, but you said not be unbiased.
Not I messed that up. Not be biased.
Gotcha. Yeah,
I think
definitely.
Yeah. Thank you for correcting me on that. So I think what's really important is
I wasn't trying to correct you. I was trying to clarify.
Clarify. No, we're never biased. I think I can speak and correct me if I'm wrong, Logan. Logan and I want to hang out here, talk about video games, and if you don't like a game, that's fine. Let's talk about it. If you love a game, let's talk about it. If there's a game that both of us hate, but you like it, let's talk about it. And we're not going to sit here and say you're a certain person because you don't like this game, etc., whatever. Like, I think what's very important, and the point that I'm trying to bring along here, give me like 15 more seconds because I'm out of soap right now. Okay. It's important. It's important for me, and I know it's important for Logan, that we can all get together here and talk about video games, regardless of what your opinion is. If you love a game that's unpopular, great. If you love a game that's hated, let's talk about it. I think it's very, very important that everybody can come up on here, and this is a platform where everybody can come on here and speak about whatever, whatever you're feeling about a specific game within the apropos, within the moment. And we want it to be neutral, and we want to talk to you about it, Mm-hmm. I mean, if you want to add anything about it,
No, it's like there's a lot of people that may like a game that's crap, or that may love a game that other people don't. People have their own rights to whatever they're feeling about a video game, because video games, it's not like saying, we all know pineapple on pizza is bad. That's a fact.
But I like pineapple on pizza, and that's okay.
Bingo. And that's what I mean. I think it's awful, and it's an abomination. And there are video games that I think the same, that he likes.
Yeah.
And it's okay. And then it's completely okay. You don't need death threats over it.
He doesn't like Elden Ring. Elden Ring
I think it's butt trash.
And I think it's one of the best games ever fucking made.
Unless you like story.
But guess what?
Because there ain't one.
But guess what? We hang out. We talk about video games. We're homies. Mm-hmm. It's okay. And I think what's important is especially I guess
unless if he started saying how much he loves Overwatch, then I'm gonna be like, you're fired. No, Overwatch doesn't suck. It's just kind of sucky.
But I think it's important.
I really tried it.
I haven't even played it, so I don't even care.
I tried. It just
it's okay.
It was more of a Shelbyville idea.
No, it's okay. But I mean,
please tell me somebody got that reference.
It's important, I think, for us, especially as a channel and as a group channel, that we can all discuss about whatever game that you don't like or that you do like, and that everybody has a good, positive discourse within it. You know,
because nothing comes out of a negative discourse. If
Thank
people, you can have the complete opposite opinion of someone, and it's okay. As long as it's a civil discourse, it's fine. To be honest, everybody knows I'm a huge Nintendo fan. What's my main console, to be in all honesty?
Dude, I'm a huge
The Xbox. And that's what I play. Do I like the PS5? Yeah. But if you ask me, hey, here's the Switch version, here's the Xbox version, and here's the PlayStation version, which one are you more likely to take? Depending on the game, it's probably the Xbox version, unless, it's going to be one of those games that's just going to be worth money in the future. I'll get it on the Switch, because then it's worth twice as much. I don't know why. It just is. That's how it goes. But like RoboCop, for example, or Exoprimal, or pick any of the Assassin's Creed, pick something. I'll play it on Xbox because I prefer that Xbox controller. I prefer the Xbox ecosystem. I like achievements. There's just so many things that it's just why it makes it my personal preference. But am I going to just come over here and poop on you because you're like, PlayStation's better? Okay, that's your opinion, bro. Cool. Cool story. That's fine. Oh, PC Master Race. All right, Nick, shut your face. It's cool.
Yeah, I was going to say. Dude, this is why I love this man. Because he already knows. He already just said, Nick, shut your face. Because he already freaking knows. But we love each other, so it doesn't matter. So I can send him jokes about console BS, and he'll send me stuff about...
Yeah, we get memes. We meme each other, too.
We send each other stuff all the time. But, what's important in the gaming industry is not having a bias and being open.
I mean, you want to know what? The majority of my friends, hey, this is crazy, are PC guys. Shocker. A few years back, they were console guys. Things change. It's okay. And everybody knows, you play on Xbox and give me crap for it.
Change.
That's cool. We're still playing the game.
Things change, and that's okay. And that's what people cannot, absorb on that.
Okay. The thing is, there are certain things that shouldn't be in video games and certain things that are.
Yes,
and
I agree.
When it comes to that, it's okay to change on some things, but not on others. I'm going to do it, Baldur's Gate 3. That's not how games should change. It shouldn't be 90% sex and 10% gameplay and story.
You're wrong.
That's not what it should be about. It should be...
Hey, Logan, you're wrong. You're wrong. Look at how many awards it won. It won so many awards in the gaming awards, bro.
Oh, but
you're wrong.
But
you're
Zelda
incorrect,
Tears
bro.
of the Kingdom, and
Wild
Hogwarts Legacy, top 2 selling games. No politics. They say there is some in Hogwarts Legacy. If there is, I couldn't find it. So,
dude, I mean, listen.
Tears of the Kingdom, only on the Switch. Number 2 selling game of the year. Number 2 selling game of the year.
Also, might I say, that's quite amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as I like to give BS about I call Breath of the Wild 2. Calm down, everybody. Tears of the Kingdom, that is a piece of hardware marvel. The fact that they could pull off what they did with that game is amazing.
And how well it performs too.
Yes.
It doesn't just look good for being on a piece of hardware that came out in 2017 with 2015 specs. But it has an open world.
2012.
Look at that. And look what you can do. Look at the marvels that you can do in that open world. And frame rate, does it drop? Nope. it's beautiful. And then we
So-
got games like Super Mario Wonder.
This is why I love my Nintendo Switch. I've drank the Nintendo Kool-Aid. Do I respect? What do we? Go ahead, Logan. Read it.
Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom has got so much hate as of late, despite it being what is essentially the best running Switch game ever for how big it is.
No.
People just hate it because it's only on Switch. It's a Nintendo game.
D-Man, I'm not arguing with you, dude. I think I made a video about this.
Yeah.
Months ago. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
It's a freaking marvel what they were able to produce on the current Switch hardware.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, you know what? I'm going to say this right now. Let's get excited for the future of what Nintendo is going to produce right now. They put Tears of the Kingdom on 10 plus year old hardware. What can they do in the future here? It's going to be insane.
Adding on to that, we now know what the next Zelda is going to be. It's going to be returned to classic form. We already heard that.
And I'm
like,
I would love that.
A lot of people would. And you know what? They had the open worlds. They had it. And if we get a new Nintendo Switch with it'll be 2023 level hardware in 2024. I think that's fine. And I'm going to enjoy the snot out of my new Nintendo.
Dude, I think, to be fair, Logan, you and I drank the Kool-Aid. We're go ahead and read.
You're right, because the PS4 and Xbox One it was the remaster generation. Well, the PS5 and Sony is remaster. If you haven't heard of, a little game called Last of Us. It's only been released like 347 times.
Yeah.
But
no, 348 times.
You're
okay,
wrong.
You're
my mistake.
I'm just trying to correct you, dude.
Okay. Yeah.
You're
you're right. I was wrong.
Sorry, you're really wrong on that one. Okay.
But 2024, we're going to see a lot of that at the end of the Switch's era. And you know what? Bringing DS games, 3DS games, older games, just to fill up the end of the Switch's life cycle, I'm completely down for that.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. I didn't want to jump in on it, but here's my concern. If Nintendo is going to fill up all these older games and the games that we want onto the Switch.
Hold that for 1 second, Nick. Let me answer this. If you go into your Xbox or on your PC, you go into the Windows Store, look for Turtle Beach, and it will be there. You just look for the Turtle Beach. I think it's called something Connect 2. There's 2 versions of the app. The one that says 2. That's it. Continue, Nick.
So my whole thing with the new Switch, and I'll buy it day one. I'm Nintendo. I'll buy the next Nintendo console. I'm day one. I will be there. My concern is the transition. All the controllers we bought. I'm pretty sure it's going to be hardware. Like they're going to. They know because their demographic is us.
The number one selling console in ever. The Switch is. I'm not going to be surprised if it takes number one. But think about, like you were saying.
Okay. What
about the
games?
What?
I'm gonna go off on a little bit of a. You're out of your mind.
What do you mean?
When Nintendo announces a new console, Sony and Xbox doesn't have this hold on the gaming industry. Nintendo does. When Nintendo says we're announcing a new console, I think it will bring back the old days of us standing in line at midnight waiting to get the console.
I will.
That's my prediction. And you know what? I will frickin' be there. I will be there in line to buy a new Nintendo console at midnight. I'll do it. I'm there.
Were we talking as much when the Halo Xbox Series X came out, when I stood in line at 40 degree weather at my local Best Buy. I stood out there for 12 hours waiting for it. And I got 2. One for me, one for my wife. And then 6 months went by and she didn't want it. And then we sold it for like $150 more.
Yeah, good.
Not
Good
because she was like, I want an Xbox, and then never opened it. And
But
then lo
here's
and
the
behold,
thing.
I bought her an Xbox a few months
You
ago.
went in there genuinely being like, we're here for an experience and we're
Yep.
buying these games. And then
You know what was
then,
the cool thing though?
Hmm.
I got recognized.
Oh, no shit. People are like,
Yeah.
Red Bandana?
Yeah. The guy goes, like I go up to the front to throw something in the trash, and the guy goes, I know you. I'm like, he's like, aren't you on YouTube? I'm like, maybe.
Nah.
And I was like, he's like, yeah. It's like, what? Do you like me or not? He's like, oh no, yeah, you're the. And I was like, yeah, I am Red Bandana. He's like, yes. It's like, oh, it's awesome to meet you. I was like, thanks.
Yeah, dude, it's weird. That's a weird one. I haven't experienced that yet, but maybe in due time. It's not the
But the
biggest
fact
deal.
that it's someone who lives in the same city as me,
Yeah. Well, it's going
I
to do
thought
that.
that was pretty cool.
I think the algorithm will do that for you. That's
Right.
where you have to believe in the algorithm, where it's like
Mhm.
it knows where you're at. So, but I will say there'll be a PlayStation or an Xbox launch. Me being who I am in my current situation, I'm able to go and be like, if there is a new Nintendo launch, I'll go there. I think I should go there. I think it would be fun.
And that would be fun. And you know what?
I don't want to
You're
buy
right.
it. No, yeah. I don't want to buy it online, dude.
Yeah.
I'll listen, I'll go to GameStop.
It's all going to be scalper garbage.
I'll go to GameStop, man. Like, I've been to GameStop.
I'll wait
to
in
buy
a damn
games.
12-hour line for my new Nintendo.
But like if I could figure out a way, here's the thing. I'm contrary to what people might think, I'm an extremely personal person. So I don't put my personal life out on the internet. I put my personality of
It's procured.
procured.
I do the
So-
same. Curated.
Curated.
That's the perfect word.
Yeah. So
No, I do the same thing. Same thing.
so Logan and I
What
do
you
the
see
same.
on the internet is only what we allow you to see.
Yeah. And even then I take a risk on some of the stuff I post for people to see. And I think that's a really great perspective to put on because we're constantly getting shit on all the time. And that's okay. I don't really care.
I angered people because I put up a short. I got the Japanese version of New Super Mario Brothers for the DS.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have my American version. I was like, man, why does ours suck compared to theirs when they got this bright yellow box, which is really cool, and I like their artwork better? And people are like, no, the artwork's worse. And I'm like, I'm getting disliked because I said, hey, what do you think?
Well,
I like this better. What do you think?
We always,
People
you and I,
poop on us for no reason.
Logan, you and I always do a post chat after these streams. So
Yeah.
I just, I don't know. I think, at this point where I feel like I'm rambling. We're getting there to the point where we got to tip off.
We're a little long in the tooth for this week.
The long in the tooth. Yeah, I think that's fair. But I think I brought up a lot of the things that I wanted to bring up, especially like
A
how
lot of good
strong.
points, great points tonight.
Yeah,
Like
you've been.
you hit the nail on the head multiple times.
Okay, I mean, if you say that, I'm down. But I also really did want to bring points across on how great Logan is doing on these controller videos. Like, I mean, it's no holds bar. No holds bar. I mean,
You're making my beaver blush.
I see it in the corner of my eye. I mean, thank you for everybody.
We're being ridiculous tonight. Thank you guys for sticking with us.
Well, literally,
all this craziness.
this was one idea, one topic, no holds bar, and we just kind of just flew it at the end of our snowflakes. And
yeah, my channel it's actually growing much faster in the last few days. And I'm going to tell you a little thing that happened the last 2
Donnie
years,
Gaming, what's
especially
up?
last year. The day, Christmas Day and the day after, my channel blows up. When I mean
good.
4 or 5 times the amount of normal views. And we're talking, I mean, holy crap. And this year I have a lot more product. I wouldn't be surprised if Christmas Day alone I get 100, 200 subscribers.
I hope you do, dude.
So,
I really hope you do. You know, you and I, we've discussed this.
ooh, pizza's here. Sorry.
Oh,
I just got the
rock and roll.
doorbell.
But you know,
thing.
we discuss this all the time, man. Logan and I, we're a team, and we care about each other very much. We're gonna do
Team.
some really great stuff in 2024. It's actually all about me, to be fair. And that's okay, because I went through a lot of personal things this year. And you know what? I'll say this because it's the end of the year. Logan has been such a genuine support and a real man to a lot of things that I've struggled with. And you know, we do these podcasts for you guys, and we love doing these things. And at the end of the day, I just want to let everybody make sure that if you made it this far in the video, that, you know, life is very difficult and it could be very hard. And I think it's important that you find people that you can talk to, even to talk to. And Logan has always been that big support team for me. So, God bless Logan and Red Bandana Gaming.
I appreciate that, brother. And
I
you know what was even more awesome about what you just said? You gave me Ian Malcolm vibes there, bro.
Ian Malcolm?
Yeah, the way you were saying it, I was like, dude, he's complimenting me, and he's doing it like Ian Malcolm, whether he knows it or not. I'm like, this bro's being epic here.
No, but I really genuinely mean that. And I think that I'm glad you have found you guys, absolutely, and I'm so glad you two have got each other's back. It's important because we realize how important that is. I'm thankful and grateful. So,
hey, if we honestly didn't find each other, we were something on Instagram. It recommended, and I commented on something,
I don't even
and it
know,
just went from
dude.
there. We started. I was like, hey, you want to do a pod? Because I know we had a Twitch channel. I was like, hey, would you want to do a podcast? And he's like, okay. And then it just kind of went like that because we were talking on Instagram for a few months.
Yeah.
And then same thing with Miami Geeks, but his life has been all over the place, and he hasn't put up any videos
Miami
lately.
Geeks is
So
he's a part of it. He'll always be here.
He's part of the family, always.
Yeah, he'll be here eventually.
Same thing. Josie, she was part of it when it
she'll
started,
be here.
and she comes back. She'll come back, and we've talked to her. So hey, you know what? But no matter what, it's always going to be these two ugly faces.
Yeah, you're stuck. Honestly, you guys are stuck.
Yeah, you're stuck. Yeah. And as long as you hit that subscribe button, you're stuck even harder.
No, but
okay. With that being said, like I said, my pizza's here, and it's that time. We're gonna wrap it up,
baby.
And Nick, hold on. Let me wipe that brown stuff off your nose. Let me get that for you. Oh.
You got it. I think you got it.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think you got it.
Thank you.
Yep.
Got it right through the screen.
Yep. We're good.
All honesty, guys. Thank you guys so much. And yes, you know what? My channel is growing, and it's all because of you guys. and I'm bringing this brother along for the ride. No matter what happens, we're going to be bringing so much more to you guys this coming year. And thank you. You've blessed us all with, just coming in here every night, whether it's, 4 people or 40 people, or I think the most we had was around 200-300 people, but it doesn't matter. There's so much love and respect and gratefulness to all you guys watching this, whether you're watching it now, watching it live, watching it later, whatever. Thank you guys so much. We're going to continue to work our butts off and bring you so much more content. And on both our channels, we're going to work as hard as we possibly can, as much as God lets us do it. We're going to bring it to you. Thank you guys so much. And what is D-Man saying here at the end? This has been an amazing time. Love this week so much. You both have a Merry Christmas. Thank you, D-Man. You have a very Merry Christmas. Everybody in the chat, have an amazing Christmas, and we'll see you before the New Year. So I'm not going to say have a Happy New Year until next week, but thank you guys so much. Love you all, and it's been a fantastic year so far, and hope you stick around next week and for all of 2024. Thank you guys so much. Like we always say, do you want to run with this one?
Hey, that's some news.
Oh, come on. No, come on. You do it. Do it.
Appreciate you guys. That's some news. Also,
be
legendary.
Come on. Dude, say it. Say it with a oomph.
You know what we do around here and what we say. Be legendary. Appreciate
Thanks again.
Guys.
I like that.